Okay. Oh! Nice! Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
What do you want to do? Hey! Yep.
Make sure your clothes on.
What do you want to do?
You like it here? Yes. By the way, I feel a bit different today. This is a nice change of pace. All right. I had fun today. Goodbye.
Hi! No. Oh, Senpai! There's something I'd like to discuss. Would you mind if I joined you? Thank you. All right, let's head to the room. It's starting to get Sorry to bring you here. This is something I ought... Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thief? Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about... Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all, but this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai? Take care of something. I see.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom...
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together. Too. I'm already beginning to look so... Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should...
But that day's when...
I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach.
Hey!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thanks. All right. Ugh! Can I really do this? Excuse me! Well then. Whoa.
Take your time.
Okay. Oh! Nice. Wanna head back?
Ah. Good morning. Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here. Well, my role as Shujin's counselor does end today, so technically, it'll be our last opportunity to converse here at the school. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something well,
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maraki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
good morning. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today, over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced forced into is the only one that you have to live. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best life. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's a good luck.
Dr. Markey.
Dr.
Markey.
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a...
I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Yes. Ooh, this aroma. Too bad I can't see anything now. I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that, I wish I could just get lost. Well, now that we've finished up, first off, I have my paper's done. I've mentioned this before, but still, this is had you not shared your experience and insights with me. This paper, please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more, and as a phantom thief as well.
What the fuck?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper? You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They, by accessing in that world, they gain the means of permanently that is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your Well, I did pour my heart in. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April. When I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you, I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san appeared.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated. At that point, I was already half convinced that I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was I've been researching cognitives for years. I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged. Despite that, I continually It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that... A deal, eh? Well, and just so you know, I have... If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research, though it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society. Indeed, you have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own. I'm more grateful than... Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see. Still, thank you for
I am thou, thy bond thou hast awakened.
All right. All right. I'm going to follow the... I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, even if you just considered it to be metal... Whoops. We'll meet again. That's right. Hey. No, it's not. So you're...
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
We should show appreciation for his kindness, you know.
Let's ignore those details and just be happy with what we have.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Is that really?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than...
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for... I will need to step up my game as well.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the 6 o'clock in the evening work.
Yep.
Same as all...
Well then, let's get ready for the... Okay. Anyway.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secret.
Let's do this fair and square.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this. I expect things will calm down a little once that happens. Why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just...
Sis... I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my...
I'm sorry for calling so late. There's something I need to inform you. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I'll remain on standby until further...
Okay. Tomorrow's... Nice! Now then. The day has come. Are you all...
What of the calling card?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my... Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so down.
Yeah, if we screw, it's way more than losing the place we belong.
It'll be all right. I want to save my...
Is everyone just... All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become... Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist.
It's showtime.
Joker.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.
Joker. Let's go. Whoa!
I can feel it.
Do you have a moment?
Yes!
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you had me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone, be on alert.
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it.
Show you my skill!
You oppose that!
May the best player win!
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The state, of course, acts of violence are forbidden here.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
You will predict which pocket the now. The time has come for our first round.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, we should go along with the game for now. And try to gain evidence.
I agree.
Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision? Then let's see the result.
We lost. Have you Really? See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be this.
We must. As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
Leave it to me.
I'll show off my perfect.
As long as I get close.
I'll carry this out.
May the best player win.
The stuff displayed on the. That must mean the betting changes.
I'm not done.
Ah, in that case, it's. This is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright? What? This is the
Those who cannot follow rules are not.
My thanks.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is...
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you... Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
What? Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were told... You coward! What are you so quiet for?
Shut up!
Shut up!
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature?
We're finally back to a normal fight.
What? The roulette panel's chipped.
Little punks!
Support's on the way! She's way more powerful than before! Don't underestimate her!
I will win!
Persona! Feel my rage!
My justice has revealed to me. I must purge all evil at an attack.
Got knocked down! Okay, he's gonna go nuclear on us. Get ready!
Some other way. It's showtime!
I'm grateful.
Persona! Get up!
Persona! Let's go.
Take this!
Okay, time for a
Persona! Thor! You're mine.
Not finish you!
My skills exceed yours.
Persona!
Persona! There!
Time for my other step! Take this!
Persona! Ha!
Persona! No holds barred! It didn't work?
It's time. Rumba! Go down!
impervious to nuclear attacks.
Persona! Persona!
Persona!
How about this?
Go! Power up!
Persona! Thor! Ravage them!
Remember, you missed? Witness my song!
Persona!
Persona! Okay.
My justice has revealed to me. I must strike at evil with my bolt of judgment.
Down!
Take this!
Not good!
Damn you!
I think
Persona!
she's about to strike us with electricity.
Go down!
Mona's back. Sorry about that. Ha! I appreciate it.
Very helpful.
Withdrawn.
Leave it to me.
Persona!
Take this!
Awesome, Mona!
Persona! Ravage them!
Behave yourself!
I am thou.
Die!
Persona! Prepare yourself! Down! Not good!
Persona! Yoni Piccolo! There.
Mona's back. Sorry about that.
This is my other self.
I'll use my persona!
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do no matter what happens here.
Why? That was awesome, Mona!
Persona! Ganesha! Go down!
Witness my song! Persona! How's this?
How about this?
Persona! There!
Time for my persona!
Let's go.
Persona! What the?
I'm right. I'm always. That's why I have to be the victor. Winning is all that matters. Hurry and die!
Focus on healing up! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona! Much thanks. This is my other self.
Persona! Out of our way!
Die on my blade! Die, die, die!
Take it out! Medic! Support's on the way!
It's time. So is Marty!
I apologize.
Part 4! My other self!
Let's go.
Persona! Okay.
Die, die, die!
Awesome, Mona!
Persona! The only Piccolo!
All right.
Where's my persona? Ha!
This is my other self. Die!
Persona!
Die, die, die! Die, die, die!
Moves, Fox!
Persona! It's showtime!
Mona's back. Sorry about that. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I am thou.
Persona! Prepare yourself!
I just need to win. Long I can win. All that.
Sis!
Die, die, die!
We need to attack with extra food to get out of this one!
So is Marty!
Being dead isn't easy.
Persona!
Persona!
I leveled up.
I got a new power!
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own Please! You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as... This deal we made was a great experience. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom... By no means. This shall be the end of our work. That was part of our promise.
Alright, we don't need to Are you alright?
I am.
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still right. It doesn't make any sense.
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need... No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take... I'm sure you ain't gonna die.
Please don't do it. I'll never forgive you if... We still haven't
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
It seems we had best...
We'll see you later.
There's something here.
Hey, up there! He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our...
Stay calm. You will retrieve... Don't worry about it. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker. Just... The enemy's focus is on... Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries. I can guide you all.
Stop right there!
Get away!
Take him down, Joker!
Another you that exists with you have progressed well through your regulations. Last spring, you awakened. Now, use that power and defeat the enemy!
No threat. Get him, Joker!
Yomi Picaro! It's showtime!
Let's go. Head to position. Use root B.
Sona! Taste my fury! Useless! It's time!
Your fate will soon recall everything. Remember the bonds you have... If you are fated to continue past this point...
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. More of it? Joker, behind you!
I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right. All right.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy! Even you can't take on... Huh? Joker! That weird reading from earlier is closing... So you know that we are there.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side, but this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai.
Go down!
Go ahead.
Leave it to me! Thunderon! Too late to be sorry. I think that's the last of...
I genuinely have no clue what just happened. Wait, bad news. Enemy...
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them. You still have something you need to do as... Then I won't stop you, since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves. And... However, please don't forget the
Joker, you need to...
All right, let's do it!
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
Huh, what a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Suspect secure! Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Ooh, I'm back here.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a hurry and get it over with.
I thought I ordered you to stand.
I'm responsible for this case.
I'm calling because I knew you...
I will not be convinced unless this is my...
I won't be expecting much.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast. If you want to win this unreasonable... If you wish to take back your... Recall the bonds you formed with your ally and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of... I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your... There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time... I do have... Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening... I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with... Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being... You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved. First, the friend who you've been... One of the victims of the Ichi Ryusai, the daughter of the heiress to the Oku, and the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto. Those are your accomplices. So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people... Can you tell me... I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thief. Might he be a part... So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend? Why won't you talk Don't be ridiculous! You're not the one to decide such things! Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Sticking to the right path? That's no different from... You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then. There's no way he could... It was our conversation about pancakes, right? Could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
How did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye. Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
His suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you. Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? What? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end. You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Makoto and the others should have told you. The culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey, what are you trying to... And what about this smart... The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that realm, my task... And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental...
Please, I need you to be clear with me. Who am I? Not a Oh my god. You're referring to him, aren't you? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to... But it appears my time is up. This will be my last and... Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well... And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way. I'll place my bet. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Thou has to wait.
All right. All right.
I'll be going. What good will this do? Akechi-kun?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was direct. How did you get approved?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the... It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate...
They assigned you?
That was a joke, of course. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated. Nobody would ever know if things got a little...
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thief?
That was but a lie I spread. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had... After all, if you wish to trick your...
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be... Oh my god. You're referring to him.
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly good luck in it.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer.
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. And now it will be Your popularity truly was quite... That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends. Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left.
The continued deaths of these teenagers, I considered making it appear they had a falling out. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident.
Is there any possibility they'll want to...
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no... I will keep my eye on them.
I'll be counting.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once.
Understood, though I doubt there's anything to worry. More importantly, they should be dealing with this. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the...
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness.
No, it can't be. Even me. God. Shh. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you details. You must save him.
You want me? What is it?
Anyway...
Did anyone else? Nobody?
There'd be...
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy...
So it's all true.
Of course it's true.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things.
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think the people behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Oh.
It would seem as though you have been... But why were you killed? Why did you... Do you It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from... What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing... Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes. There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. My thoughts. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same... There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone. That'll be right. I'd have to plant a bug directly on... So it's impossible... I didn't say it was...
Oh.
That's perfect. Of course I... This is gonna be...
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell...
It seems you find this game is not over. There are still things that must...
Oh.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until... Are you listening?
Are you listening? Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out. Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdown. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special...
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto...
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind an unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside...
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of...
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate him.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us and...
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace.
Actually, there's...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our own. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom... However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case...
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're... her sister, correct?
Makoto told me... Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this
it's ancient.
Man, that goddamn detective...
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard!
How've you been?
Thank goodness. It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know which...
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really...
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the meta.
Hold on. Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could say. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like...
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of them. So what was this mistake?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry.
Oh, our apologies. That's completely... You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking...
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like...
That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quick. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room...
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far...
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crime.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi, someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before... We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of...
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I could...
That goes for the... We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the room.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced they looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping a
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with it. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting, and just as expected, he totally took...
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how...
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of... But how did you lure Akechi into this...
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking it must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well. I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during... Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about...
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been. That persuasion was easily... We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such...
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize that our leader was telling the truth.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the truth?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake, but what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he's...
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did. The callous use of violence and even drugs. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me... Let's take a break for now, though. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from... It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town.
Let us accept his offer.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akachi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct?
No, not more importantly, you've done...
The cause of death for the SIU director has been...
I had him work quite substantially. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the...
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that
And on to our next story. The Snap Elect discussion is swirling around potential nominees, as the deadline candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of...
Elections, huh? Don't matter.
Why don't we
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally...
Have you figured out who...
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard...
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong...
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
I believe he's a politician. Remember?
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind...
Nothing material. However, there are very... First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous... On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest...
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting. We'll make him have a change of heart. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up just based on the connections I had. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated it from the moment Wakaba died. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect foot.
Why didn't you say that?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people.
Originally, I was looking into them. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. Mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the...
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister?
The issue is simple. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult try.
We gotta expose...
Yeah, we'll do it Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for... Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location...
What kind of things go through a...
I always think of dirty money.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi. Hell yeah! Nobody against it? Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this. Time for revenge. Then it's you.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the meta.
An old fart like me can't wrap it.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in...
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet...
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be...
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told...
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing...
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of his... Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves, and he has ruined countless lives. And even made Goro Akechi. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an... We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves, our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand... He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal. Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff.
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What?
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must...
Yeah, this ain't the...
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman conniving. We will need to be prepared for whatever may...
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you were in the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that...
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special... If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could... And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had
It's because I sympathized. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the...
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that I only need you using that power.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she...
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on...
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking...
This country's affair, the political world is filled with old men who the general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even...
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times.
Still, it would stand out if there were which is why I made them prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and thus the charismatic ace to...
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all the police were no exception, with their management in my pocket, keeping them in check.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might be...
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do...
When you told me that, I knew then.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made them... After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Even the government parties have begun splitting up. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can...
In other words, you're creating a powerful country.
The public resonates with my ideals and follow. And for that, that is my... Your assistance has been very influential in making my... When I become Prime Minister.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the... Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who... I believe I'll lay low.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched design.
I am thinking about...
Well, how do I put this?
Well then. Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of... Well, remember how I put that... Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sainijima, who had your phone, ran in. That's when I saw my chance. And beep, sent the signal, but there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a... That's why we needed you to tell Sainijima. This plan still surprises me. Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the... But you know how it has that... Making the phone... Sorry.
So, well, how do I put this?
Hey! Hey!
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school? Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze. And we'll have all the time. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happened, but when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I'm going to stay with... Well then. You know, something... When you were in a pinch in the palace, she... So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand.
There's no point in even having an... Of course, plus, the current government has been getting wrapped. Even more importantly, honest respect... Well,
Oh!
Cut that out!
Hey,
Okay. All right. Let's head to the diet building.
you going out? You gotta be kidding. You realize you're done for it now. Just don't stick.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place.
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena?
Imperial
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have...
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole... Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? There was nothing like that in the...
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I did some light research on him last night.
That man over there is probably a legend. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper.
Sure.
What kind of person is represented?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie...
Wait,
That doesn't look...
we should leave it. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strap. We should all think about this.
The criminals calling themselves the However, I believe that these scandals only increase our distrust of the
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is out...
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are...
Everyone's being deceived, so...
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains.
Beep.